how does Esme fare? It's been a while since I've seen this specific matchup, actually.
I think it's a bit of a skill matchup, though.
Yeah.
I will have to say that Terizla wins in the all-ins if the Esmeralda can maneuver back and forth.
Yeah, just avoid the hammer swings.
I think trades win Esmeralda.
Trades.
I would say that in every 1v1 I've seen Esmeralda win, of course, against Amphibious, but changing up things makes a lot of sense here.
There it
Yeah,
is.
as I told you,
Good lockdown.
I called for it.
Yeah.
I said, please give me a suppression here. Why? To trigger the crossbow of Tang, make everything possible.
And your roamers, you're just going to be surprised as to why do I feel like I have to go back home? Suddenly you lose control of the map little by little, so that's what Geek Fam has to watch out for.
Oh, wow, a retribution early. They're going ham, even Appraiser's Wrath. They really want to get Kid Bomba out of this lane as fast as possible.
Oh, he's recalling there. He's dancing. He's dancing in front of Kid Bomba. After Kid Bomba being a bully, a full bully for the first game, now it's time to bully the bully. We can see here something that catches my eyes, actually, Raptor. Why does Phibius have that vengeance instead of the flame shot? But let's see the team fight.
Whoa, he committed the Requiem over right as the turtle's about to spawn in. I think that might have been a miscommunication from the team. Now it gives Geek Fam around him. Magister looking for an opening. Niall versus Magister in the Brazer's Wrath and a Retry. Luke against two, still battling it out, but finally gets hammered down. And even on the other side, it's going to be a kill over to Geek Fam. One neutral objective, one kill versus Deus Volt here, who are still trying to fend off against this purple buff. Niall holding it in. He doesn't have the retribution. Kid Bomba looks for the backline instead. Niall will be given free reign to take that purple buff over. And Beloy just flaps his wings out of this team fight.
A 1-to-1 trade, a purple buff for Nile. I think that Team Geek Fam have won this team a bit squishy for during the early game.
Talisman.
Yeah, the enchanted talisman, but I think it's because he got a feel for it himself where, wait, I can just constantly steal shields from people here. So yeah, he won't have the defensive item, but he'll just have a less cooldown, more cooldown reduction so that he can quickly slurp those shields up. That's his defense.
Yeah, spamming his skills.
Oh, penalty zone. This time with a Valor Requiem to help him over now. Gets the Brazer's Wrath, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. A boy now in the midst of it all. Still, just with the circling eagle, it's actually Deo's fault to lose a big amount of HP. A boy hiding back under the turret. Sunset Lover unable to find that last proc of the demonic force to finish a boy up. And Geek Fam, somehow, someway, with their jungler dying straight away, they got an equal trade. What?
Raptor, what was that?
What? Man, I have the same reaction right now as as Mirko here. Because look, Deus Volt, we were talking about control for Kid Bomba. He set that up. Followed up really well by Magister. But again, longer team fights.
Spatial migration with Valor Requiem and the circling eagle. What? He's still alive and Niall gets the retry. The Appraiser's Wrath, even in that situation, unnecessary. Luke just takes him down.
Oh my god. Wait for the Philly Dancer.
You get the turtle and objective yourself that we can say you won that fight. It's, again, this is the spirit of Geek Fam that we're seeing in our Deus Volt. Let's see what their answer is.
Flicker into the bushes, BBB! Big brain Beloyski finding Carvey. Marky getting all of the weakness points down with the crossbow of Tang, even with the vengeance. It's Niall with a big swing of his sword and even a taunt onto Sawa. A boy needs one more hit, but he's not going to be able to find it. Meanwhile, Luke in the mid lane, 2v1, no problem. That's why his name is Luke. You look at him and he's fine.
Yeah, Niall was just like Bankai, taking that kill down there. And Team Geek right now are in the driver's seat. And I would actually say once again that Team Geek Fam have a really good start. I said it in the whoa.
You got no follow-up there, man. Kid Bomba.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I mean, he defended the turret. I would say it's actually quite worth it here.
Okay.
With a flicker, though?
And a BBB, Big Brain Beloy. BOB, bestest of the best as well. And then BB Miracle.
BB Miracle.
Whoa! That's a flicker and a Divine Judgment. Sawa, he gets deleted. Niall able to dash out from the Bennett's Rage. Marky gets a crossbow of Tang, and just like that, Deus Volt are pushed over. Falling Star Moon on 2-2! They collapse under the turret! And now it's just Kid Bomba who's left to defend. It's a 4-for-0. Turrets are just a figment of your imagination for Geek Fam. It's a wipeout. Niall, he doesn't even die!
It's a wiped out. They wanted that pro gameplay up there in the top lane, and they got it. Deus Volt lost a 5 V5 that they have been planning for it
What?
for almost 40 seconds.
My goodness! Unorthodox approaches. You thought you knew us, but you don't! The damage of Nile!
The lower Nile is, the less you should fight, and Luke gets out as well. With a Purifying, just like that, Saul, the main guy who can get you out to facilitate these face checks, has been taken out.
Luke, man, that's cruel.
That's cruel. That's cruel. I can feel the anger of this vote right now.
Oh, they're going in, but they're not really finding much. It's Luke who outtrades them again. Meanwhile, Nile, he just loves pressing the Appraiser's rat button, huh?
Yeah. The moment it's up, he'll just tell them I'm pressing it, and it works. This Esmeralda pick.
To love you, actually, Mirko, after you said that you wanted to see an Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Like, we are already off a good start here. Look here at Team
Jeez,
Geek
guys,
Fam.
get a room.
No, love him in a good way.
Yeah.
Walorski loves Divine Judgments though. Flicker in. Oh, that's a penalty zone. Oh, it's a turnaround. Deus Volt, the revolt is here. That's a demonic force to the back. Nile giving him another proc, and that's going to be the follow-up. The spatial migration. Requiem as well. They go on to avoid when Nile's the one CC'd. Now it's Luke in the back, zoning the back line. Sunset Lover has been isolated and taken down. Geek Fam, 3 members strong. They're still looking to engage. They're the one looking for the plays. What?
Sustain longer team fights, extended scenarios, and Nile. Magister can only watch. He didn't have his retribution yet, and he loses his purple buff. Deus Volt, though, they made the right play to force that.
That's a lot of resources, and Luke just dances his way out, man.
Luke's just tick-tocking on Deus Volt right now.
Casual Esmeralda day.
Spirit here. They're trying to make plays. They're trying to find openings that they can make the most out of. But Geek Fam, they're just too shifty right now for Deus Volt.
Yeah, 30 minutes in.
The fadeaway, the spatial migration, but with a pullback. That's all they need. Sunset Lover now with the demonic force, but it's going to be the crossbow of Tang from the solution to pick up a double and to secure Geek Fam a Lord.
13 minutes in, 14 minutes in, and you can already sense that this is the end game
for Geek Fam.
Oh, they
Let's
are going in.
With a charge in the bottom lane, Geek Fam takes one. Looking to push in with more waves here as the bottom lane gets slow pushed. Luke dealing with wave up top. Not going to be able to get the proper time. Salo circling Ego. That's a Venice Rage onto the back. Marky gets shut down with a Requiem. That's also going to be another falling. Luke is able to maneuver out for now, but he's going to be chased down by Magister and Carvey. Magister buys the winner truncheon, and just like that, endable becomes not endable. Deus Volt able to defend.
Geek Fam, this happens to them so often. That push with a Lord, a second Lord, going into an inhibitor, getting punished, losing your marksman. Deus Volt now have more space around the map to work with to push out. And what a play there by Sawo to force a reaction from Geek Fam to set up Carvey for the Bennett's Rage.
Actually, what makes a lot of sense to me right now is that Luke will be the one who dealt the most damage and also the one who received the most damage. But, they're committing?
Demonic Force is going to back the combo again. This time it's Nile who gets taken to the skies. The penalty zone out to 2. Demonic Force in the back. Luke losing immortality. The crossbow tank is ready with the Divine Judgment as well. That was going to be Marquee. But Winter Truncheon has been popped. Kid Bomba staying alive for just a bit. Spatial migration knocking him up. A boy now getting knocked up as well with the circling eagle. Beloyski flickering out of harm's way. Luke falling back, recalling. Who won that?
Only reminds me of the basics of this game, because you know and you notice that there's a lot of shields in the enemy with the enemy heroes. Why don't you just go for the obvious? Why don't you just go for the Esmeralda? And so far he's so annoying to Deus Volt, but sometimes like he carries away, like he gets so super motivated by the momentum.
Yeah, but that's exactly why that Beatrix on Carvey, he went for the full damage build.
You know what he needs?
What?
Disciplines.
Discipline, exactly. A little bit more discipline from Geek Fam. Let's see what happens here for this Lord.
Luke's just zoning right now. Beloyski into the front, the spatial migration cancel, but it's going to be a winner truncheon in the penalty zone as well. Marquis looking for all the weakest points right now, but it's going to be Sunset Lover who chases all the way to the back. Marquis with just one more necessary, he finds it with a crossbow attack into the back. Nile falls first. Sunset Lover survives the onslaught of damage coming through, and now it's Geek Fam who are on the run. Deus Volt have won a team fight with a 1-for-0 trade.
Wow, Marquis. he was stopped single-handedly by Sunset Lover. Now Sunset Lover is showing why they picked up the Phobius. Yes, you have an Esmeralda on your side. Okay, you control the majority of the game. Oh, but the Lord here.
Requiem, oh, it's going to be a Purify from the side of Aboy. A circling eager to knock him up in penalty zone onto Beloy. Luke in the back, looking for a play, not able to find it just yet. That's going to be Magister who secures the red trait. Beloy, no immortality. Demonic Force coming down. That's a circling eagle from Aboy. Sawa taking low. It's Marky who gets taken down by Kid Bomba. And now we're looking for more. Aboy still with a Terrify getting out. Nile coming back in, respawning, and now knocking Kid Bomba out. But look at Sawo. Wait, he's going back in. No, circling eagle just to prevent another engage. No Marky, no Luke.
Winter has come to the Philippines. 3 Winter Truncheons on the side of Deus Vult, all just to negate the crossbow of Tang of this 1-1.
2-man taunt, penalty zone. Aboy now buys the immortality in time with the penalty zone. Niles being locked down as well. The praise was Brad, not enough. That's everyone except Beloy who's been taken down. 1 man versus the world. And the base is wide open. 5 seconds for Marky. Deus Vult